Hello, I am Mantastic and Fantastic, and today I'm playing through Miru, or or whatever you want to call it, Descended. So I'm using a Dark Metatron team, more so because it gives excitement, and I want to showcase a different type of team than the various other clears that are probably existing. Like, there's a Zeus Dios team with a Liu Bei leader that can button through it. That's great. I don't have a Liu Bei, so I have to use something different. So, the key of Dark Metatron is you have to manage your health. The lower your health, between 1 and 50%, does the most damage, and then from 50 to 80 is a slightly less damage, and then above 80 doesn't get a bonus multiplier. So the key is you want to manage your health as efficiently as possible. So the thing is, the lower, because these monsters have high defense, there is no actual benefit to trying to burst through them. So even though I had a high amount of health, it didn't matter. I'm still pinging away for 1 damage. So I'm just going to 2-prong it away. X. I did not actually pick off the Wicked Lady. That's okay, I have so much health, and I can just tank through this, basically. And I'll just pick off the Wicked Lady. So the Wicked Lady's gone, and I'm just gonna kind of dance around with this little green tam. So, dancing away. And my other subs get unbound. That should be enough to pick it off. Nope, that's okay. We're gonna dance around a little bit more. It's not the tango, unfortunately. Although you probably wouldn't want to see me dance. So that's too much healing, and I'm gonna be way above my health percentage I want to be, so I have to actually dance around to the next floor. Now, this team isn't the fastest, obviously, but it's a bit more fun and exciting to play. That's more so why I'm doing it. I will be able to reconnect at some point. There we go. Connected. So I need to conserve my purple orbs at the bottom. And let him hit me down. Alright, I need to match those poison orbs, and then I will be in an appropriate health threshold. It's okay, I can match some purple. I only need a 2-prong to pick it off, so it's actually okay. So I have 2 2-prongs, and that's going to be sufficient to finish him off. So make enough combos to bypass the combo shield. 2 prongs will finish him off. And then advance to the next floor, which has a nice preemptive, so I don't have to worry about my... Well, you have to worry about your health to a certain extent, but I don't have to worry about me going over the 50% because it's going to punch me down. So I am going to be using something when I don't disconnect, hopefully. Wow, I think maybe everyone's just playing Miru right now, just everyone, so server overload. I really hope I don't disconnect from myself. That is a pain. So I'm going to be using Claire, who has inherited a Woken Karen, just to get rid of all these orbs, and then I'm going to finish them off, and then I can survive whatever counterattack that the purple guy has with his resolve. Okay, heal combo is nice, so I get through it. So it picks off both of them. The other one survives with his resolved. It's not a big deal, it doesn't hit hard enough to worry me. I should not have matched heal orbs, because if I match heal orbs, I have less ammunition for the next floor, and I'm too high health. My health is just too high. So I'm gonna have to let the next floor hit me. Because this floor has 5 million health, but it's basically double because it has resistance to dark damage. So I have to punch a little bit harder. So I'm just going to tidy up my board. And then hopefully I still have a favorite board left. And I think I'm going to be using a Pandora's active now. Because Awoken Persephone doesn't look like it's going to be enough. So I'm going to use the Pandora that is on my leader, because it will recharge back for the shield at a later time. Oh, I'm still too high health. This is going to do much less damage than I was hoping. It's probably going to trigger her Skyfall mechanic. Yeah, that's not good. So I wasted 1 active there, so I just need to use... I don't like the Skyfall mechanic. It's really problematic to deal with, so I need to make sure I get rid of it, so Awoken Persephone does that for me. And I don't have to deal with this water Skyfall buff, or debuff in my case. So I advance to the Re-Jas floor, which I have to stall on. So it's just a matter of stalling and managing my health appropriately. So health is in a safe range. Poison orbs are out. Poison orbs do quite a bit of damage to my team, mostly because I have so much base health. So a part of me just wants to let him hit me with a slightly harder hitting attack, because the poison orbs, they deal so much damage to me because I have such a high amount of health. So there goes his damage reduction shield. My health is very, very high. And I'm going to start thinking of actually killing him. So I want to at least try and kill him before my time debuff runs out, because that way Miru doesn't reapply a new one. So getting my health low. There we go. Gives me lots of orbs at the bottom, so I'm going to be full health after this, which is quite pleasant. I'm going to be using Pandora to break these orbs. Now I'm back to full health, and I can dance a little bit on Miru. So I'm going to be using Dark Metatron's active to shield myself in the 99 preempt, like the 99 cut, because the cut is quite significant, and I'm still going to be below 50%, so why not give myself a little bit more breathing room later on. I do not want to lose my Dark Orbs, unfortunately. See, I am below 50%, but not so low that I'm in danger. So I'm going to burst her down with use Oku and Persephone. My Dark Metatron has inherited Durga, so I can reset my health and do 2.5 times damage, so that's going to be enough to one-shot her final form. So that's sufficient to burst her down, and then it becomes an issue of dancing in her final form. So, dead first form, going into the second form. The time is flowing, she's aging in reverse. And I think she's a lot prettier in this one. I like this form of Miru the most. So, it's going to be a little painful when you have to evolve her a final time for the ultimate evolution, like the second evolution. So, because of the 50% 500,000 absorb, I have to basically just stall this out. And it's just a matter of just waiting this out. I'm glad she gave me 2 jammers instead of 3. And this is an interesting mechanic. Your puzzling starts in this one dartboard. Like, you can't really see on this board, but you kind of notice that that one purple orb is slightly brighter than the rest. And that means when I start matching, I have to use that purple orb to start my match. And then the thing moves as normal. Like, everything is as normal afterwards. But you have to start puzzling with that, which is an interesting mechanic, in my opinion. Good healing, fantastic healing. Thankfully it's not too much damage, and she's not going to destroy me. So, just managing my health, that's all I'm going to do. Gonna keep my card orbs. Binding for 6 turns is normally a problem, however, I have a lot of recover bind awakenings here, so I have 2 Pandoras and I can just clear all the binds. And I don't have to worry, even if I get... Wow! Wow, that is impressive. How do I get a full row just dropping down like that? Wow. Now, it actually voids the damage, thankfully, so I don't actually bring her down to a dangerous zone. So one more turn of this painful stalling, and I'm free. So I just start with that jammer orb. So you see here that jammer is lit up. I have to start matching with that jammer, no matter how much I want to do something else. So I'm just looking at my other actives. Pandora's available, Claire's available, Lucifer's available. I have lots of things available. So on my next turn, after this status, the absorb goes away, I'm just going to simply pass my turn. So I'm just going to do this. I'm safe. And here we go. I'm going to pass my turn back to Mantastic. He is going to use Durga, Pandora, Claire, Lucifer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly 6 orbs. So there we go. First Miru Descended done. So I'm going to post this video right away. I'm going to be posting a DQXQ and DQXQ and Blue Sonya one afterwards, just to give you an idea. Basically, I just want to show you as many different leads as possible so you get a little bit more of an idea of how to tackle the dungeon, how it works. I'm not going to be using like the conventional leads at this point. I'll probably switch later to farm her up and skill her up, which will be a process in itself. But I'm excited. It's a challenge that we haven't had for a while, so this is something I look forward to. Alright, so hopefully this video was informative. Let me know what you think. Let me also know what you are using to farm Miru up, and happy puzzling!